Hi beauties, welcome to today's video. I am so happy to be with all of you guys today. I have been working on this video for you guys for a while now. I've had the idea of creating a video all about vision boards for a really long time. Probably like 2 years now, and I finally decided to take action on any idea that comes and visits me. I know there's so many vision board videos out there in the internet world, and a message that I want to deliver today also is that ideas will often visit you. And this is all coming from the book that I read, Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. And ideas will visit you, and it's up to us to approach these ideas with more of a creative and playful energy instead of feeling daunted by the ideas. So if you want to learn how to use a vision board, the power of the I Am vision board as a tool to help you manifest your dream life, your dream career, your dream body, your dream relationships, well, let me show you how. All right, so step number one is finding clarity. I think that's one of the most important steps before we take out all of our magazines and the glue and the board. Before any of that happens, we have to be really strategic about what we're actually going to be putting onto our boards. So what I've done is I've created an actual template for you guys that you can download, because you guys know I love journaling. That's one of my favorite things to do, and I have a whole video on the power of journaling that I will link down below for you guys to also check out. So I created a document for you guys, all based on questions specifically for career manifesting, only because I know that's a really key area of focus for a lot of people. But honestly, all of these questions in this file can be applied to any area of your life. So we really have to be clear about what it is that we want to do moving forward. We can't just really pick up a magazine and start cutting out beautiful pictures of what we might possibly want, because if not, then it's just going to end up as a board of wishful thinking. What we're actually doing is using the power of visualizing as a tool to help us achieve our goals. So what I recommend that you guys do is block out a specific amount of time each day of the week or every other day of the week, whatever works for you in your schedule. And I want you to sit down and really start to journal about what it is that you truly want and desire. So these questions were designed to really get you thinking about what it is on a deeper level, because it's all about really going deep beneath what we really want, because that's where we're going to find our purpose. And I found that spending time reflecting on what I want and answering these questions really gave me much more clarity on what I need to be doing moving forward with my life. Another way to find clarity is just to focus on one area of your life. So the best way to go about that is just to have like one vision board for every area of your life. That's what I would recommend, only because when you start to build a vision board with many different images in many different aspects of your life, it's not only going to get cluttered, but you're not going to have the clarity that you need. We're going to be working on our goals every single day that we are breathing. Every single day. After you spend some time reflecting, you're going to come out with a lot of great answers as to some of the things that you need to be doing right now in order to really manifest that dream. It could be absolutely anything that you need to be doing. Specifically, if you are focusing on career, for example, maybe one of the new things that you need to do is identify what are some of your weaknesses. I also want you to ask yourself this question: who do you need to become in order for this dream to become a reality? Is this person a confident speaker? So if you're not a confident speaker, what do you need to do to become a confident speaker? Maybe sign up for a class in your local community college, hire a public speaking coach, maybe take some training online through a course, maybe read out loud more frequently. All of those visuals from that response need to be on that board. They need to be on that board. So once you figure out what it is that you need to be doing, the next thing is actually making them happen. And you want to start by looking at your week, for example, and blocking out time every single day to do something small that's going to help you reach your goal. I always like to schedule my week on Sunday, and then I look at my week ahead, and I always start by scheduling the most important things. A lot of those important things are self-development things that I'm doing in order for me to reach higher levels of success, right? And they need to be implemented in my day-to-day life, because if they're not, then how am I becoming better? How am I getting closer, and how am I preparing for that goal? So we're not going to schedule dry cleaning first. We're not going to schedule a nail appointment ahead of our training, ahead of anything that we need to do in order to reach that. So whenever you sit down to schedule your day, just make sure that you fit in all of these things that you need to do as priorities in your week. They have to be a part of your life. Now, the reason that my board is different is because I do have an I am in the center. I am are two very powerful words that anything that follows right after is going to be your reality. So we cannot be having negative self-talk. We cannot say, I am unworthy, I am not talented, I am not good enough, I am not beautiful enough, I am too short for this. No. Okay, we're not gonna be saying any of that. We're actually gonna stop, and I challenge you guys to really be conscious about what you say about yourself, because I know that we can be our biggest critics, but we really are just hurting ourselves so much more. We have to banish all the fear that we feel towards achieving any of these goals, and really move in faith and be excited and know that it's a reality. What you have on that board, if you are doing every single day something to get closer to that vision that you have in your board, you already are that. If you want to be healthy and every day you're eating healthier and you're working out, you already are. I know Oprah said that you have to meet the vibration of what you want in order to attract that into your life. And I couldn't agree more, because if our dreams and our goals and our ambitions are up here, they're vibrating really high because it's a high vision of yourself. But we are partaking in bringing people down, maybe reading things that are not good for our health, or gossiping, or doing anything that is just really lowering yourself. How can you ever expect to achieve a higher version of yourself if we're not vibrating there? We're down here. So we're not gonna be here anymore. We're gonna meet our vibration, like Oprah said, meet the vibration of what we want in order for that to come into our life. So that I am confident, I am worthy, I am beautiful, I am healthy, I am a teacher, I'm a great speaker, I am. You and I, we are speaking life into our bodies, into ourselves, by saying powerful I am affirmations. What's on our board are facts. We are that vision. Whatever you have on your board is an actual reality of you. It's a representation of you, of your higher self. What are some ways that we can make the best out of our board? I bought this board on Amazon, and I have the I am in the center. So I want you to download and print an I am in the middle. And we're gonna fill this up with pictures that really cause and stir an emotion within us, because we're working with our brain, with our thoughts, right? With the I am and the affirmations. And then we're going to feel the emotion. We're gonna visually see the emotion that those thoughts represent. So we're gonna put every single thing or word, anything that really causes an emotion. And that's how you attract what you want into your life. You can also put images on your board of the steps that you need to do in order to make that a reality. So if you're taking an online course, maybe you can put an image that represents that here. So it's always a reminder also of the steps that you need to take. I like this board because this is also an ever-changing process. I know that we usually see a spark in the beginning of the year with vision boards, and they're super, super trendy. And right now we are in June, right? Almost in June, May. And I'm barely starting my vision board, but it's okay because it's It's not just for January, it's for the whole year whenever you feel like you want to switch things around. So these are thumbtacks, and I like the idea of actually being able to take something out and shift it because it's an ongoing process. Maybe you find an image later down the road that's more representative of what you want to do, or maybe something no longer sparks an emotion and you can take it down. It's an ever-changing process. And if you just make one vision board that is glued on with a bunch of images, then you're kind of stuck with that vision, you know, and we don't want to put ourselves in a box in any shape or form. So we're not going to do that with this. So the last thing that I want to leave you guys off with is surrendering. This is probably one of the most important steps in this whole journey. And this is the magic of it. As much time that we spend reflecting and visualizing and printing out pictures and really getting that vision nice and clear, our vision, our dreams, our goals are nothing compared to what God has in store for us. So Dr. Wayne Dyer said, he's really one of my great inspirational teachers. He said, "It is my belief that you are never given the power to dream without the equivalent power to manifest that dream and actually make it your physical reality." This is probably one of the most important steps in this entire journey, the act of surrendering. It's one of the most important steps because I've come to realize that oftentimes I dream and I have so many goals and I'm so ambitious and I want to achieve certain things. And then when they don't come into reality, into fruition, then I don't feel like I'm in a good place. And the other day, a few weeks ago, I was driving down to drop my mom off at the house really late because she came over to film a video. And on my way back, it was midnight, so I had about 45 minutes alone at night on the highway. I had a conversation with God, and I told him that I'm okay, that I'm happy where I am in my life right now. That if certain things don't come into my life, if certain things are not happening as much as I wanted them, then I'm okay. I'm okay. Like, I'm okay. I'm happy. I'm just happy with what I have. I'm okay if that doesn't happen to me. And that was like a truly my first time ever surrendering to God. The first time that I ever surrendered my life to God like that. After that moment of surrender, it's almost like the gates of heaven were open, because nothing but abundance just started flooding into my life. Nothing but abundance, opportunities, and meeting people, amazing people, guys. It all happened after that night, and I was truly so happy. And you know what was so weird? That morning earlier that day, I was shopping at World Market, and one of my viewers actually came up to me. She said she had met me in other events, and we started to have a conversation. And somehow I told her that the dreams that we have for ourselves are nothing compared to what God has in store for us. And that same night, I drove my mom down to her house, and on my way back, I had that same realization. And she actually, Brenda, it's her name, she sent me a message and she's like, "Dulce, like, you really, sometimes God speaks to us through people, and what you told me today at the store is something that I really needed to hear. And things don't just happen for no reason." And that was such a huge, profound moment for me, because that was also a moment for me to surrender that night. So all of these beautiful, beautiful things happened as they should have. And it's because I surrendered. So my message for you guys is, as much as we want something, maybe a door keeps closing in on us. Maybe we don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. And we want something so bad and we're just holding on to it. We are standing in our own way. Enjoy the journey. You're evolving, you're growing nonetheless, and just let it go. Because I know for a fact that God always has a bigger plan for us. That's truly one of the keys to happiness also, is just being at peace with where your life is right now. And just being excited and having so much faith for all of the beautiful things that are coming your way. My intention with today's video was to give you guys some tips on how to find the clarity that you need in order to manifest your dream life. We're gonna put all of these images, we're gonna do all of this work on ourselves, because we are worthy of our own personal work, and we are going to manifest so many beautiful things into our life. Okay, we're gonna work hard every single day to become our highest vision that we hold for ourselves, but we're also gonna let it go. We're here to level up. That's all we're doing here, is we're gonna level up every single which way we know how. So in the comments section down below, I want you to leave me a comment and tell me one thing that you are gonna start doing today that's gonna take you to the next level. One thing. It doesn't have to be this big grand thing. It could be a small little thing. But how are you going to show yourself some love by doing this thing for you? So please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell. All you have to do is just click it. That way you are notified every single time that I upload a new video for you guys. I have so much more in store for you. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I am so excited about all of your vision boards. So make sure you hashtag #IamVisionBoard on Instagram, because I want to see the vision boards that you guys are creating. It's not just for January. It's never too late. You can get started today, just like I did. I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day, and I will see you in the comments section and also on Instagram. So I'll talk to you guys soon.